Welcome into week 7 of Red Zone. I'm Shahji, that's Donna Conrad. Donna, it's week 7. Woo!
Woo! It's week 7. Let's get it. And if that opener didn't get you excited about every game that's to come in this show, I don't know what will.
So be sure to tune in for Red Zone. We'll have highlights for this game of the week and other games around the area. You definitely don't want to miss it. And we'll have highlights for Baylor versus Auburn. It is sports galore here.
Football-palooza.
It is football-palooza. The vibes are here. We have a special show for you today. Well, all shows are special, but this one is especially special because our Donna Conrad is not here with us. She was over in Austin for the Lone Star Showdown. I mean, Donna, when this comes around, it's always super exciting. You're out there still.
Super excited. I mean, the second edition of the rivalry coming back, obviously just really excited, especially going into SEC Championship Week. Look, we will dive all into that after the break. We'll give you highlights. We've got sound from both coaches, players, you name it. We've got it.
When I parked and I was walking into the building, I saw a lot of green and gold. Honestly, I had to check my location to make sure I was still here in Arlington. There is a lot of green and gold here. There's a lot of Packer Nation here, and they're really excited. There's a lot of Micah Parsons jerseys, as expected. But Cowboys fans, you know, they're here to represent, but we'll see what happens. But the Packers have more to be excited about this season than the Cowboys so far. So right now, there's going to be a lot in green and gold. Honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if people are going to feel like it feels like a Packer home game.
Yeah, Bobby, absolutely. This one would mean a whole lot for Texas A&M. A win would mean an SEC championship game appearance for the first time since they joined the league back in 2012. They would also go 12-0 for the first time since 1992, and they would pretty much lock up a top 4 seed in the college football playoffs, which means they'd also get a first-round bye. So definitely a lot on the line when it comes to that. Earlier this week, we caught up with the players who got a taste of this rivalry last year. Here's what they had to say about this year's game. We had to let y'all know what the results are, and I actually don't know them.
Yes,
I
know
had
them.
Shahji tally the results up.
I did ye old math. Okay, so
And I've been listening back in the weather side.
You have,
You
you
can't
know.
lie here.
No.
I cannot lie. When have I ever lied?
Run, run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch him. He's Marcel Reed.
Oh, I thought it was the gingerbread man. You're a monster.
Well, listen, earlier this week, Marcel Reed was talking to the media, and he said since 5th grade, well, he's been calling himself the gingerbread man. Listen, just take a listen.
R-E-I-C-H-E-R-C-O-U-G-A-R-S. Riker Cougars are the best. Woo! Yeah, I got it. Yeah. Well, the goal is clear for the Cougars next season as they look to take home state. Reporting in Waco, I'm Shahji Adam. Riker, Cougars.
Now, we did not see former Aggie edge rusher Nick Scorton suit up for the Panthers Saturday afternoon. The rookie's been having a phenomenal camp out in Carolina. He unfortunately suffered an injury during the Texans-Panthers joint practice on Thursday. What was initially believed to be heat exhaustion turned out to be a little bit more serious. After the game, Panthers head coach Dave Canales confirmed that Scorton suffered a collapsed lung. While that's not season-ending, he will be listed as week to week, and we don't have a definite timetable for when he will get back out on the field.
Okay, a little bit in sync.
I thought that too. I was looking, I was like, oh, are we matchy-matchy today? Okay.
Yeah, we have to. Thank you, I appreciate it. You know, got to.
It's a good look this week.
It's game day. I mean,
It's always game day.
It's always game day. It's always a good look, okay? Au revoir. I'm Shahji Adam reporting in your neighborhood of Waco. Baylor women's basketball is on the road to take on Duke, and Baylor Nation is there to send them off.
In case you missed the last week or so, the A&M Bats have come alive. You're probably wondering why I'm holding a putter at a baseball stadium. And no, it's not because the Masters kicked off earlier today, but because a putter could be just the thing the Aggies needed to get back to their winning ways.
I dressed up like, and I brought it actually right now, I am a Ravenclaw alumnus.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm a
Fancy.
Ravenclaw, because I'm creative and witty.
I like it.
All right.
Yeah, but wait, favorite candy for you?
Oh, Twix.
Okay.
Twix has
Oh, that
always
was
been
an
my
easy
favorite.
answer.
Oh, because I know my
Okay.
candies. Okay, well, why don't we talk about some football?
You've been to so many different venues, stadiums. You played in some of the best atmospheres in the world. Where does Kyle Field rank on that list of places to play?
It's the best. You know, it's a step down in the NFL. You know, stadiums are big, stadiums are nice. But that school spirit, you can't replicate that in the NFL.
Getting it done on both sides of the ball tonight. Now remember that horn? I forgot about it too.
There are so many great plays, but only one, everybody, can be our play of the week. Shall we take a look, Donna?
That's right. Let's take a look.
All right, there it is. It's going to go to the arena. Jackson Blanchard's going to drop back, sends one deep over the middle. It's almost going to be picked off, but look at that. Kyle Cote. After a highlight reel of a regular season, the Texas A&M Aggies return home to Kyle Field to face two opponents, the Miami Hurricanes and the Wind.
A few months ago, Texas A&M quarterback Marcel Reed partnered with private jet company ENG Aviation, taking NIL deals to new heights. But this deal in particular is making headlines for a much different reason.
Over 90% of Americans support organ donation and transplant, but less than 60% of Americans are registered donors. And so we want to play a part in bridging that gap, and that's really what we're focused on.
Steve Hoffman was introduced to organ donation as a teenager after losing his father. So when ENG first launched, he saw an opportunity to make an impact.
There was a need for reliable, time-critical air transportation. And so, within months of us launching, we decided to pivot and decide that we were going to be the best air and ground transportation company for transplant.
As a big football fan, he also took notice of the ever-growing NIL space.
We just saw an opportunity to really change how NIL deals are done and use these athletes' breadth and reach to promote things that are for the greater good.
But it couldn't be just any athlete. It needed to be the right fit. You see, ENG stands for Earned Never Given.
It had to be a determined, genuine, lighthearted soul.
Enter Texas A&M quarterback Marcel Reed.
We ultimately just went with ENG just because of their story and their mission, what they wanted to do, and how they did their things. Like, I wanted to be a part of that.
He's kind, he's respectful, he's mature, he has huge goals, and he wanted to do something that mattered.
It was no secret what Marcel did last year, where he earned the starting job and kept it, and just really fit in a symbiotic way with who we are and how we believe that we're supposed to act with other people around us, and just thought it was a really good fit.
This summer, Marcel learned about the ins and outs of organ donation and its significance. He even took a trip down to Houston Methodist Hospital, where he met with donor families and recipients.
You never really know, even being on this side of the business, who's been touched by the gift of life and who's been touched by the gift of organ donation. And so seeing these stories unravel and the tears flowing, Marcel at one point even got choked up.
It definitely made me emotional a little bit, just hearing how they go. It's not easy losing a family member, but it's also not easy making the decision to give that organ to another person. And I feel like the people who do that create a special bond with the person they give the organ to, because it's like they're saving another life while they also lost one.
He also met former UT football player Peter Pagee, who got a second chance at life after a successful heart transplant in 2022.
Just meeting Peter and seeing how it goes for everybody, even people who have bright futures in athletics, their life can be, flipped like that and a change. So I'm glad he's still here with us. He got that organ, and it's a special story for sure.
Now, as part of his partnership, Marcel is using his platform to advocate and educate about the importance of organ donation.
Seeing how much he's grown since our partnership developed, and seeing, the powerful words that he's used at our meet and greet event, and some of the things that he's been able to share on socials, it has exploded, and it's exactly what we wanted in that partnership.
Watching just the posts that we've done and see the hits, and it's getting higher and higher and higher in views because people care about what he has to say, because it's his generation speaking, has been really cool. I mean, it's been more successful than I could have even imagined.
And while there has been controversy surrounding NIL in college athletics, this life-saving opportunity is setting a new standard for what future deals could be.
We're just proud to set the example, and hopefully others will follow and really change the way they think about doing NIL deals, where it's not just a single individual focus, but how can these partnerships go to help people in a way that's much bigger than themselves.
I find it really cool that I'm one of probably 4 or 5 people who have that deal, but I find it even more cool that I'm able to kind of have that story behind it, and the mission that we're going with, the purpose.
To learn more about ENG's mission or about organ donation, you can head over to our website.